Oh. All right, friends, I am back. Welcome, everyone, to 212 every single Wednesday, no matter what, at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. This is where we meet, gather, share stories, and train. All right. Why is it called 212? Because at 211 degrees, water is hot, but at 212, it boils. And with boiling water comes steam, and with steam, you can power the train. This is kind of where you take your business to that next level. All right. Welcome to the number one team in the entire country for 2 years in a row, right? How fun was that? But if you're new, put new in the chat. I know we have lots of 25% coupons we were able to give away, and we still got a couple more days to give away some more as well. But on the bullet train, we are here to empower and equip consultants for success, inspired by the magic of the Red Ruby Slippers. We embrace the truth that you, my friend, had the power all along. You just have to go find it for yourself. But here we love and appreciate you for who you are. So we have climbed the ladder like crazy in Pampered Chef. Yes, you're part of the number one team in the company, but the bullet train has made its way to number two, which is like incredible. Except last month, somebody took a number two spot. So there's a little competition, which we love competition. So if you love competition, you're ready to do a little bit more and get us back to number two. Put two in the chat. We just need a little bit extra, I think, but I think it's fun to have competition. It gets us to stretch a little bit more, doesn't it? If you want to know the story of the bullet train, where we came about, just scan this QR code and one day you could watch it. And if not, I think we need to do a call. It's been a while. So, anyways, new consultants, welcome. All of our success rewards that are pictured here are available to you. Lots of money, especially going into the fall selling season. So just keep tracking your 5 levels, all your cash bonuses. And let me just tell you that you're on the right team and we can definitely help you achieve those levels. But first of all, you need our number one success system, our DMO, our daily method of operation, our calendar. If you love the calendar, put love in the chat. And if you're new and you need the calendar, put need. Yes, I'm speaking English again, but it takes me a minute, so it's a little bit tongue-tied. But just stick around, okay? We'll get through it. So if you need the calendar, put need, and then reach out to your upline, and I'll put it in the chat as well throughout the call. But DMO stands for Daily Method of Operation. You don't want to miss out. You definitely can do them on your own, right? You should get through the calendar on your own, but we also do DMOs together right here on Zoom. So if you are part of any of our crews or you know what time you're working, we would love to have you jump on Zoom with us and get it done together. It's so much easier to get the task done together and learn from each other, right? Oops, how did I mess that up? Where are we? Why is this all going the weird way today? Oops, shoop, 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 shoop. Up, up, up. Here we are. That's it. No, there you go. Okay. So, squirreling, all right. I know that Paper Chef just launched table updates. It's everywhere, okay? But you can stick to the classic version for quite some time. Just remember to only use table if they don't have Facebook and you're doing some kind of text party or anything like that. We do not recommend just changing your shopping link to a table link. We have tested it for us with our system. It's causing a decline. Feel free to try it out, but just watch your numbers, okay? It's not as easy as it sounds, so don't scroll, stay focused. We are the number one team for a reason, all right? If you're new or if you're here to relaunch for fall selling season on Monday, we're starting over with our basic training calls, all right? So we want to see you on Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We're going to teach you how to launch or restart. And then at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, we're going to teach you how to become a director and want more. Sound good? All right, awesome. Speaking of more, we are heading into fall. It's here. We want to help all of you guys have a debt-free holiday season, make more money, get all kinds of products for free, and end the year with a bang because the last quarter is just around the corner, right? It's coming. It's creeping up on us. So if you're interested in more, if you're a new consultant, you have access to a $400 and $500 cash bonus. But if you're interested in more money, you want to earn your Red Ruby slippers. If you're in my first 3 lines, you want to have a bigger discount. You're working towards that cruise by the end of the year. You want to be recognized at conference next year, right? We just came back from our big conference. But you want all these things that we are looking for you, okay? So put next in the chat if you're interested in being our next director and having all these perks and working towards it. over the next 90 days. And just make sure you reach out to your upline so they can get you on the right track. All right. But this is our theme for the year. We are unlimited, and I think we have proven it a lot the last 8 months, and we'll continue to prove it and show the world what we're made of. But if you need some merch, you want some logo wear, some Bullet Train logo wear, go ahead and scan this QR code. Our lady that does our shirts is in the process of moving, so the orders are about a week delayed right now, but you feel free to bombard her. She'll get right back to work. So if you want some shorts, some sweatpants, anything, you can scan the QR code and get yourself some merch as well. So let's kick it off with some book club and some personal development with Peggy. Oh, I forgot to change your name up. Go ahead, Peggy.
Good.
Okay. The 5 core principles of self-love. To grow and become a top achiever, you'll need to become a top self-leader. My favorite way to cut the learning curve in half and decrease the time it takes for you to reach the top 1% is to model the traits and behaviors of those who have reached the top before you. During my 11 years of network marketing, I have seen many leaders and myriads of effective strategies. Here are the 5 I believe will shave years off your pursuit of self-leadership excellence. Number 1, take 100% responsibility. Number 2, become financially free. Number 3, put fitness first. Number 4, systemize your world. And number 5, commit to your process. Principle 1, number 1, take 100% responsibility. Here's the hard truth. If you're not living the life and achieving the goals you want right now, it's all on you. The sooner you take ownership of the fact, the sooner you'll begin to move forward. This isn't meant to be harsh. The most successful people in the world are rarely victims. In fact, one of the reasons they are successful is that they take absolute, total, and complete responsibility for each and everything in their lives, whether it's professional, personal, good, bad, their job, or someone else's. While average people waste their time blaming and complaining, achievers are busy creating the results and circumstances they want for their lives. While mediocre network marketers complain to their team that none of their prospects are buying for this reason or that reason, and no one is interested in joining their business, successful network marketers have taken responsibility for finding the right prospects and, more importantly, acquiring the skills necessary to build volume and get people started correctly. They're so busy working that they don't have time to complain. I've heard Hal say the following during one of his keynote speeches: the moment you take 100% responsibility for everything in your life is the same moment you claim the power to change anything in your life. But you must understand, that responsibility is not the same thing as blame. Blame determines who is at fault for something. Responsibility determines who is committed to improving a situation. It rarely matters who is at fault. What matters is that you are committed to improving your situation. Hal's right, and it's so empowering when you truly start to act accordingly. Suddenly, life is in your control. When you take true ownership of your life, there's no time for discussing whose fault something is or who gets the blame. Playing the blame game is easy, but there's no longer any place for it in your life. Finding reasons for why you don't meet your group volume goals is for the other guy, not you. You own your results and you make them happen. You always have a choice about how you respond or react in any and every situation. Here's the psychological shift I suggest you take. Take ownership and stewardship over all your decisions, actions, and outcomes, starting right now. Replace unnecessary blame with total responsibility. From now on, there's no doubt about who's at the wheel. And who is responsible for all of your results. You make the calls You do the follow-ups, decide the outcome you want, and you get them. Your results are 100% your responsibility. The reality is that you can't change what's in the past, but the good news is that you can change everything else. Remember, you are in the position of power, you are in control, and there are no limits to what you can accomplish. Principle number 2, aim to become financially free and act accordingly. Here's how is your financial situation? Are you earning significantly more money each month than you need to survive? Are you able to save, invest, and share part of your income on a regular basis? Are you debt-free with a large reserve that allows you to capitalize on opportunities? If so, congratulations. You're among a small percentage of people who live their lives from a place of abundance. If not, don't be too hard on yourself. You are definitely not alone. The majority of people have less than $10,000 to their name and an average of $16,000 in unsecured debt. No judgment here if this describes you. I'm simply going to point you back to principle number 1 and encourage you to take 100% responsibility for your financial situation. I've seen and heard many reasons for people to dive deep into debt, fail to save, and not have a nest egg. None of those matter now. Yes, the time to start saving a percentage of your income really was 5, 10, or even 20 years ago, but the next best time is right now. Right now, when you're 20 or 40 or 60, it's never too late to take control of your personal finances. Step number 3. Well, there's 3 steps to this. Set aside 10% of your income and save and invest. Take another 10% and give it away. Most wealthy people give a percentage of their income to causes they believe in, but you don't have to wait until you're wealthy to start that practice. And number 3, continuously educate yourself on the topic of money. Principle number 3, put fitness first. How's your health these days? Can you wake up before your alarm and do what's important? Handle all the demands of the day and put out the inevitable fires, all without ending the day exhausted and out of breath? It's a fact that the state of your health and fitness is a huge factor in your energy and success levels, especially for network marketers. Doing what's required to sponsor a steady stream of new customers and recruit new team members requires a ton of energy. Network marketing truly is an energy sport. And like any sport, you need an almost endless supply of energy and stamina. Here are 3 practices of top performers that you can use to ensure that your health, fitness, and energy levels fully support your network marketing goals and objectives. Eat and drink to win. Put very simply, everything you ingest either contributes to your health or detracts from it. Drinking water puts a check in the plus column. Double shots of tequila won't. Eating fresh vegetables and fruits equals more pluses. Driving through the drive-thru to wolf down some fast food? Not so much. And I know you know the drill. This isn't rocket science, but you do need to stop fooling yourself. Today, I encourage you to become aware of what you're eating and how it's affecting your performance. Number 2, sleep to win. Get enough rest, and that is crucial to performance, as what you do or don't have in your diet. The good night's sleep provides the basis for a day of peak performance, clear thought, and successful presentations. Number 3, exercise to win. It is no coincidence that you rarely see top performers who are terribly out of shape. Most invest 30 to 60 minutes of their time each day to hit the gym or the running trail because they understand the important role that daily exercise plays in their success. Number 4, systemize your world. You should know that effective self-leaders have systems for just about everything from work activities, such as scheduling follow-ups, entering orders, and sending thank you cards, to personal activities such as sleeping, eating, dealing with money, cars, and family responsibilities. Those systems make life easier and ensure they are always ready to perform. Here are 3 examples of basic tools. Shut out the world. My time is very important to me, just as I'm sure yours is to you. So to avoid distraction and ensure that my attention is focused on the task at hand, my phone is almost always on Do Not Disturb. This blocks all incoming calls, texts, or notifications until it is my scheduled time to deal with those things. Travel. You'll know that you need a system with regard to travel when you have a recurring challenge or you find that you're missing opportunities because you're unprepared. If you're walking out the door with just enough time to make an appointment, only to discover you're running on fumes, you need a system for getting out the door earlier. Maybe you need to pack your briefcase the night before, and maybe you need to get up earlier. Maybe you need to have your clothes already cleaned and pressed. Said another way, wherever you feel like you need to get your act together, you need a system. And number 3, time blocking. I'm going to share something with you that will totally change your ability to produce consistent and spectacular network marketing results. Many of you may even want to slap yourselves when you hear this, because it's something that almost all network marketers have been taught and almost none of them do effectively. You must have a predetermined action plan filled with the activities that will get you to your goal. Put all the activities into a time-blocked daily schedule and then live by it. Number 5, commit to your process. If there's any not so obvious secret to success, this is it. Commit to your process without being emotionally attached to your results. Every result that you desire, from improving your physique to increasing the size of your business, is preceded by a process that is required to produce a result. When you define your process and commit to it for an extended period of time, the results take care of themselves. There's no need to stress or worry about how a day, a week, or even a month goes, as long as you're committed to your process for the long haul. There you go.
All right. I think that's all of our training for tonight. Just kidding. But thank you, Peggy. Yes, lots and lots of nuggets. I hope you wrote them all down. No emotions. Yes, just commit to the process. It's never too late to take control, right? But just make sure when you get the book, there's a couple different versions that you get the Miracle Morning for Network Marketers. Okay, so let's take responsibility. You guys ready for that? It's time. Go time. All right. Awesome. Thank you so much. All right. Leah Privet has been working on some things behind the scenes that are working very well. So she's going to give you a couple tips and even some wording you can use to up your sales a little bit the next couple days. Right, Leah?
Yeah, Claudia says I'm the queen of upselling. So I love to upsell orders. And one of the things that I implemented this last week was upselling this meal plan. And I feel like when you pitch this opportunity to your customers and that they're helping donate and feed America, every meal set you sell for $15 is donating 10 meals. Okay. And you can tell them you can help 10 families with a meal by just ordering this meal set. So I've got some words. I personally was running a shared rewards, final shared rewards. It's sunsetting, but I was excited. Lots of customers there. And so I literally texted every customer that ordered on that shared rewards. And what I would recommend is every order that comes in now that you just hold down in that email and text every customer and try to upsell this with the words. But it literally just said, "Hey, Janet, it's Leah with Pampered Chef," on my personal cell phone, because sometimes they get it from my business line. Thank you so much for your Pampered Chef order. And I just wanted to reach out because I'm about 3,000 meals. We're trying to donate 3,000 meals to Feed America. And by adding a $15 meal set to your order, you can donate 10 meals and get us closer. And then it just says, "Would you like me to add a meal set to your order?" And so when a shared rewards party was like $11, so you would just add $15 when you are just upselling a regular party order. You'll be very surprised at how many just say, sure, it's a great cause. Yes, go do that. And then occasionally you'll get a no, which is fine. I just send a, thank you anyway for your order. We appreciate you helping Mary or whatever. But if they say, yeah, sure, and then I just thank them for helping this wonderful cause. And I was very surprised. It was almost $600 in upsells by texting that out to the customers that ordered in my VIP group. So it really was very helpful. And Claudia and I were kind of talking about it. We were thinking, okay, how can we do this to help consultants go active this month too? Okay. So you as a consultant know that being green or active is $150 in sales. And so we decided to do a little challenge to encourage all of you to try to sell just 10 meal sets, because 10 meal sets at $15 get you active at $150. And when you do that, you're donating 10 meals to Feed America. So this is a graphic, you guys. We have 5 days left in the month to push it. So you can post it in your VIP groups. You can post it on your personal pages, and really try to get some bonus orders by doing this meal set. The thing I think customers like the most is that they're not just donating meals, they're actually getting something too. So they're getting that meal set as well. But I've had great success with it over the last 5 days, and I'm still working that right now with upselling. So just make sure that you try it out too. I think it'll be really helpful. And I'll drop the words that I'm sending in the chat for everybody so that you have them.
Yay, thanks, Leah. What a fun way to upsell. They get something, Feeding America gets something, you get more sales, everyone's happy. So 10, you guys can do it. 10, sell 10 of these, right? By upselling your current orders. You can even send, emails and just get customers to order them as well if you don't have any parties at this time. So Leah's going to drop it all in the chat. So just grab it. And we can also post it with the replay. All right, we got a lot of things to cover, just kind of like some housekeeping before we dig into some training. But just remember that products are dropping, okay? If you're ordering for yourself, use a different email address, put it on a party or your own party so you get 20% commission. Like I just ordered, I'm still debating if I want 10 or 15 kitchen shears because I'm obsessed with them. Like there's certain items that I'm like, I can't believe they're going away. And I'm like terrified that one day mine breaks and I'm not going to have it. So if you want to look at that list, it is while supplies last. Get it out there to your customers. There's definitely some favorites that are going away that you may want to stock up on or get your hands on. They may come back. They may never come back. We don't know, but like the kitchen shears, like I don't know how I'm gonna ever survive without them. All right. So if there's any must-have items that you're like, people need that, put in the chat because we obviously have lots of new consultants too that may want to snag some items. Just make sure you order it so it counts towards your activity. Our fall template is almost ready. Okay, so our calendar will be updated any day, hopefully, but we need your help. We need more content. I wasn't here for 30 days, so I have no content, but if you have any generic videos, pictures of you using any of the new items, please scan this QR code and add them to the album, and you may be featured in our fall template. Okay, it's a Google photo album. You add some pictures, videos. Don't worry, we'll sift through them. The more generic, the better. But just upload whatever you have, and then we can get some ideas as well. So, anybody have a 25% off coupon left? Put yes, or I gave them all away in the chat. Every single consultant at least got one coupon. If you went to conference, you got two. This is your time to keep sharing. Do a countdown on your stories, your social media. We're going to give you daily assignments. Today, we gave you an assignment to look for people with kid credits, hosts with kid credits. So just keep getting the word out there. Countdowns work really well on social media as well because people wait till forever in the last minute. So keep sharing them and let's get rid of them all. Okay. 60-day challenge is over. put 60 if you participated in any form or fashion. I've heard fabulous results from you guys about consistency. I also heard some people just simply restart it and they're like, whatever, I'm just going to keep doing it because I like the little track and it works. So if you got any good results from it, put in the chat. Some people's business has completely turned around. They're now fully stocked. I just heard someone with 19 parties for September because they've been consistent the last 60 days. So wrap it up, but continue to do it, right? So if you want all the bookings, you want to grow your business, always do birthday messages, always do friends list, always do everyone's a winner in your parties, and always do follow-ups. This is literally like the magic formula here to help you have a successful fall. Don't just do one, do all of them, a little bit of all of them, mix it up. That's going to be the key to getting you some bookings and branching out. All right. Summer camp is over. Give it up for Allison and everyone that's participated, but do not forget to post your last tracker. Last tracker, we are going into, this was your final week, right? To get your little 212 check mark. But yeah, it's over. Another year of summer camp. Hopefully you enjoyed it and stayed connected with it. And thank you to all of our summer camp crew for this year 2025. Also, this was so fun to watch while I was gone. The hashtag Let's Make Claudia Proud challenge. So fun to send out happy mail and get all that out to you guys and just watch. I was stalking, I was lurking for sure to see what you guys were doing the last 30 days. So give it up for those guys and everybody, literally everyone that helped the last 30 days to keep the train running. I hope you guys had some fun and I hope you enjoyed it as well. Okay. So, what are we going to talk about today? Well, we're going to talk about some things, and I'm not even going to have any cute presentation because that's not me. But we're going to dig deep and we're going to go on an adventure together if that's okay with you guys. All right. I'm going to fire hose you a little bit tonight if you're okay with that. But anyway, so most of you guys know that I just spent the last 4 weeks at home in Europe. And listen, it was great. Okay. I haven't taken 4 weeks off the way I just took 4 weeks off in a long, long time. I got to be with family. I got to travel across countries. I got to eat my heart out, shop my heart out. Even got to take my entire Italian family was together on a boat on my dime and treat them to that. And let me tell you, those are definitely moments that filled my cup. But I don't want to tell you, I don't want to be here today and tell you about pasta, gelato, speeches, and all that. I want to take you a little bit behind the scenes, if that's okay with you guys, on what this trip and the last 30 days has taught me and how it can also help you as well. Is that okay with you guys if we go there? Yes? Okay. Because being gone for 30 days has taught me some powerful lessons. All right. We're talking dreaming bigger. We're talking routines about what happens when you do step away, maybe from your business, and really just how strong this bullet train team is. Like in all, okay? And I want to share it all with you guys tonight. The good, all right, the funny, the vulnerable. I even had a little underwear moment I was just telling Leah about the other day. And I'm going to give you action steps so you can take and create that own version of freedom that you may be looking for in your business. Okay. So let me start with this question tonight, which was kind of the question as we started this. But what is your next adventure? Right? Not mine. What is your next adventure? So for me, this summer, it was Europe, right? But maybe for you, one day or next 12 months, it's a week at Disney. Maybe it's visiting your parents who live a plane ride away, or your grandkids who live a plane ride away, but money's tight, right? Maybe it's a beach week with your kids. Maybe it's 2 days where you just don't care about spending money and you don't feel guilty about taking your kids to the mall. Whatever that may look like, what is your next adventure? But here's the thing. What happens is that when we become adults and we become like grown-ups and we're doing all the right things, we kind of forget to dream, right? When we're little, people are like, what do you want to be when you grow up? And then when you're grown up, you just get caught into paying bills, doing laundry, meal planning, sourdough, checking off your to-do list, right? All those things. And you kind of forget to ask yourself, if I had the choice, what would I actually do? If I had the choice, what would I actually be doing right now? Where would I go and who would I spend more time with? if I had the choice. And that's what this business is for. And we're way past cookware, okay? We're way past spatulas, all right? It's choices, it's freedom, it's the ability to create those memories, right? Without constantly asking, can I afford this? How many of you guys are tired of asking yourself, can I afford this? Can my family afford this? I literally just spent $92 on a dang math calculator. I was like, really? Do we need a $100 calculator? Guess we do, right? But if you're tired of asking yourselves, can I afford this? Then, oh, right, it hurts. So I want you to go grab whatever, a piece of paper, your phone notes, something so you can write something down. Okay. Hopefully you come to this with notes anyways, ready to take notes. But I want you to write down one thing, one place you would love to go that's attainable. Okay. Like if you're making $100 a month and you want to go to like Australia, you need a lot of money for that, right? But something that's a little stretchy for you, one place you would love to go in the next 12 months. One person, maybe you want to visit, or one memory. My hashtag is creating memories. That's what I do. Okay. One memory you want to create. Maybe, you want to take your grandkids to the Polar Express this fall. I don't know, right? So one person you want to visit, or one memory you want to create, or one place you want to go to the next 12 months. Now, go ahead, write that down. I'm watching. I'm looking at your screens. And if you're brave enough, go ahead and put it in the chat. Or did anybody's eyes lit up a little bit and you want to share and unmute? First person to unmute.
Take my husband to Disney World.
I can see that. I can see those eyes starting to sparkle.
He's
Right?
never
See,
done.
yeah. See how those eyes lit up when you talk about that? That's the fuel that we want. That's what should pull you through when you don't feel like posting, when you don't feel like sending booking messages and birthday messages and posting in your VIP group, when a party flops, when you feel stuck, right? And Pampered Chef is the vehicle. Your dreams are the destination, right? Pampered Chef is the car, or in this case, the train, and your dreams are the destination. So don't forget that, okay? But here's my honesty. Here's my truth bomb. Okay. The only reason I didn't come home completely lost after those 30 days, right? I can't tell you the messages I got like, oh my God, you're going to be so out of whack. You're going to be so tired. How are you going to get back to work? Are you going to like struggle? And I am like, I'm good. I got 24 hours. I'm going to get like, I knew I was going to be okay before people knew I was going to be okay because I have such a solid routine. And Peggy just read that, right? When Peggy said systems for your whole life, it just dawned on me. I have systems for my whole life. I always knew I had systems for my business and my team. I never realized that everything else I do are systems for my entire life, right? I don't wake up every morning wondering, what am I going to do for my business today? What are we going to do? Should we use the calendar? Should we do something different today? No, it's the same thing every single day. Wash, rinse, repeat, right? Because listen, routines are not boring, despite what people think that it must be such a boring life. Routine gives you freedom. All right. I always say, think about brushing your teeth. You don't debate it every morning. I mean, I hope you don't debate it every morning. You just do it. That's how your business has to feel. Exactly the same way. Your business should feel like taking a shower every day, drinking your coffee, going to work, right? I just go to work every day. Like, of course, that's what I do. That's what I'm supposed to do, right? But my rhythm is simple. It's not hard. Okay. I get up at the same time. I drink my coffee at the same time. I go to the gym at the same time. I get my kids up and running to school and breakfast and lunches at the same time. I go into my office at the same time. I do the same thing in DMOs every single day from 8:30 to noon. I eat lunch. I take a nap, and then I work a little bit more in the afternoon. And then my kids come home, and then we have dinner, and then it's family time, or I have calls Monday, Wednesday. That's it. It's the same thing every single day. On Sunday, I do a Sunday reset. On Saturday, I order my groceries. Like it's the same thing. And that is freedom because you know you are setting yourself up the way you want to be set up. Okay. And when you build a routine, you can get sick. Your kids can have a crazy week. You can go on vacation and you always know how to jump right back into it, right? Just like if you ever gone on vacation, you went back to work on that Monday, that's a routine, right? So let's make it practical. So I want you to write down 3 non-negotiables, 3 things you will do every single week in your business, no matter what. At least Monday through Friday. A lot of times it's Monday through Sunday, right? A couple minutes doing some host coaching and stuff like that. So, what are 3 non-negotiables for you in your business? 1, 2, 3, write them down and then put them in the chat. Three non-negotiables. Send messages, DMOs. I was hoping to see some DMOs and not something random. Sales messages, booking messages, host coaching, calendar, walking the dog. Work related, yes, work related, ideally in this case, but you can then take this for your life too. Book parties, everyone's a winner, follow, yep, messages, host coaching, right? Those are my non-negotiables. Whatever is on the calendar is non-negotiable because I know I can do it in 60 minutes or less if I really wanted to. Okay. All right. So you guys ready for my underwear story? My funny story. I was like, oh my God, this is like a lesson in itself. But anyways, I got home, right? Took a shower, jumped in the shower, and then I literally stood in front of my dresser with my towel, and I was like, which drawer is your underwear in, Claudia? I could not remember which drawer my underwear was, okay? After being gone for 30 days. I was like, was it this one or was it over here with the bras or with the socks? Like, I was like, it takes a while when you're gone from your home for 30 days. And I was like shocked myself that I didn't know where the hell my underwear was, right? I was in my own house and I couldn't remember where my own stuff was. Like, are you kidding me? But that's what happens when you step away for 30 days, right? But here's the reality check, right? If I can't remember my own underwear drawer after 30 days away, why do we think that we can leave our business for weeks and just magically jump right back in like nothing ever happened? We're just like, yeah, I'll just start back up today. Sure, I'll just start back up September 1st, right? It doesn't work like that. 30 days is a long time, let alone 60 days, let alone all of summer or the whole entire year. And this is your first call back, right? It takes some time to get back in the swing of things, right? You can't just like park your car for a month and hope. I mean, maybe, I guess these days cars just start right back up. But some of us do that in our business, right? We park the car and then we're shocked when it won't start. Hmm? Yeah. Anybody ever experienced that, right? So habits do matter. Yes, in fact, I tested it the last 30 days. Consistency does matter. And you don't have to do everything every day, but you have to keep your engine on. You have to keep it warm, okay? The water has to simmer at all times, okay? So what is one thing? Now you wrote down 3 non-negotiables, but what is one thing that you're truly committing to do every single week, no matter what? Like, no matter what, you're going to brush your teeth. No matter what, how tired you are, you're going to take a shower, I hope, right? So, no matter what are you committing to? DMOs, calendar, birthday messages. Like, I definitely like cannot miss a birthday message day because then they're gone. Then it becomes hard if I miss a day, right? It doesn't matter what the thing is. What matters is that we don't let the car die, or we don't let the water cool off and go back to cold water, right? So, birthday messages, okay. Calendar, can't go without it, right? Anybody, does it already feel weird to someone if you don't open the calendar for a day or two? Do you feel like something's weird? Like I should be doing something and I'm not, right? Like a little kid that should be doing their chores and they're not, right? I just had that talk with my kids. All right, so let me take you a little bit behind the scenes, okay? Because Surprise. Can't just do, Claudia can't just do normal things, right? By the way, before I was gone, I gave you Claudia GPT. Anybody been using that? Has it been helping you? I've heard all kinds of great stories of people using it. Do we love it? Is it great? Are we going to keep it? Do I continue to feed Claudia GPT so it sounds like me? Yes? Okay, okay. I guess you guys love it. It's our secret weapon.
Absolutely.
Nobody has their own GPT. Okay, good, good, good. Anyway, so I couldn't just go on vacation. I didn't just go on vacation, friends. I ran an experiment. Ooh, this was all a test this whole time. You surprised? Probably not, right? But I wanted to know what happens if Claudia steps back? What happens if I take my hands off the wheel for this train, right? So, are you ready? You're going to be like, I can't believe she just said that out loud, but I am saying this out loud, okay? So, here's the truth bomb for tonight. Claudia Bazaar, the last 30 days, did not open the calendar once. I did not do a single calendar task. Are you like shocked? Are you like in awe right now that I did that? But wait, it's not done. I'm not done. I did not. I didn't touch it. I didn't open it. I didn't look at it. I didn't do any birthday messages, nothing. Here's what I did. I hired someone and I trained a non-Pampered Chef person to do the task on the calendar for me. Someone that doesn't know my personality, someone who doesn't know our team culture, someone who doesn't talk like me, sound like me, nothing. And I just wanted to test if the system works without me. And you know what it did? It did. Now, yes, it's brilliant, but it's not like I'm going to do that forever. It was a test. I still sold $6,000. I still recruited 2 hosts, and I kept booking parties, birthday parties, parties from parties, and so on. But here's my tough love for you guys. If a random assistant can follow the steps and keep things moving, why can't you just do the things on the calendar knowing that they work? Why can't you just show up for yourself and your business if it's literally set up for you like a checklist and it's laid out step by step by step? Now, I'm not going to continue that. It was just a test to see, is it just successful? Because maybe I send a voice clip or I do this. Now, obviously, I probably could have recruited 6 hosts. I probably could have sold a little bit more, but just doing the minimum on the calendar by someone else led to $6,000 in sales and 2 recruits. Now, the message here, friends, do not misunderstand me. The message here is not hire an assistant. It was a test to see if the system works if I just tell someone what to do on the calendar and they do it for me, because that's what I want you to do. I just want you to do things on the calendar. And then down the road, you'll add personality. You'll make it even better. You'll sell more. You'll grow more. You'll go faster and everything will explode. Okay. But it's just testing if it works without Claudia Bazaar. Okay. Yeah. Right? I was like, I couldn't believe it either, but I just had to test it. I just had to test it for 30 days. So, anyways, but here's even the bigger thing I was testing. Okay. I wasn't just testing me and my parties, I was testing us. I wanted to see if this team, this bullet train, had really built the habits so strong the last 90, 180 days, the last 12 months, the last 2 years, heck, the last 15 years. I wanted to test if you would still show up without me, if you would still support each other. And I can't tell you, I am like in shock of how good this test went. Okay. I was literally blown away. I was lurking every single day. I had to lurk, couldn't just not lurk. But for 30 days, you guys proved it. You showed up. You answered questions. You ran challenges, okay, all on your own. You cheered each other on. The call still happened. Nothing fell apart. And not only did some of you guys, you didn't just help your own people and your own downline, you helped sister consultants. You helped people ask that were asking questions in random chats that are not technically part of your team, right? So nobody got left behind unless you choose to step back. And that right there is proof of something like I can't I don't even know a name around it. Powerful, incredible, freaking crazy. Like I don't even know what the word is that I'm looking for. So what we've built here, guys, what is available to you is not just a team and this is my team and it's like a movement. Okay. It's like bigger than just me, right? Because when you can take the leader out for 30 days and the whole train keeps moving, that means there is no stopping us. There's no stopping you. Nobody's stopping anybody. Okay. Like it's crazy. Like we are totally like unstoppable and everything just runs like a well-oiled machine. All the little pieces all come together. Okay. Um, and that means even more, something even more important, okay? You don't need me to succeed. You don't need your director to succeed. You don't need your executive. You don't need Pampered Chef to succeed. The only one you need is you, okay? We're not going anywhere, but you it's all there. You are the one that just needs to do the things. You're the one that needs to show up, do the task, follow up, put time aside and survive when times are rough for you. Maybe you're not getting the bookings that you want. Maybe sales are down. Like we all go through that phase every 90, 180 days. We each go like group and then we go back up group and then we go through that all the time. The systems are here. The team is here. The support is here. The only missing piece is you to decide to get on the train and take that train as fast and hard and wherever you want to take it by the end of the year, right? And the big thing is don't get off when it gets hard, because at some point it always gets hard. Did anybody have a rough summer? Did anybody have a tough time the last 60, 90 days? I know some people lost titles, some people working on re-promoting, some people loved the 60-day challenge because it just got you to do the little small things, right? Maybe there's some struggles going on in your life. I know, we have some people with health issues. We have tariffs, we have prizes, no prizes, who cares? That's the other thing I can tell you, by the way, that I knew nothing the last 30 days. Prices, no prices, new product. None of that matters, okay? What matters is just do the same thing every single day. Table, no table. Like none of that matters, okay? All the like drama, nothing matters. You just do the thing every single day. And if we have 50 products, we sell 50 products. If we have 5,000 products, we sell 5,000 products. If we have a kid offer, we do that. If we don't, we sell what we have. You sell what you have. You sell what's available in the store, and it works. Because guess what? We're at like $800,000 in sales and it's freaking August. Okay. So, and I wasn't even here the last 30 days and people went on vacation and it's summer and we had, price things dropped and like products dropped. Like, who cares? Nobody cares. Just do the thing every single day. Okay. So, this is fun. This is fun. I think I'm having fun. I miss you guys so much. All right. So, let's wrap this up and put a bow around it. Okay. So I'm going to give you like a minute. Okay. Let's get off the high here. Can you tell I'm very relaxed? So my energy is like, fire hosing you guys with all the things today. Anyway, so write this down. All right. I'm glad you guys missed me. I missed you guys too. So number one, I want you to write down your next adventure, your next person you're visiting, the next thing you want to do with your kids, and keep it where you see it every single day. Write it down. Piece of paper. Get a new piece of paper. Next adventure. Number one. Action step one. Number two. Let's lock in those 3 non-negotiables, okay? Like, what are those things that just like anchor you? You have to do in your business. If you don't do them, you feel off. If not managing your time, something feels off. If you're not sending birthday messages, like, what are those 3 things you need to do? And if you don't know because you're new, let me tell you, open the calendar, do your birthday messages, do your booking messages, do your follow-ups, and do the task to run parties. Like, messages, follow-ups, tasks to run parties every single day. It's like a good old shower. You're not just washing your feet, you're washing the whole body every single day. Okay. So those are your three non-negotiables. Those are the ones that are going to anchor you and get you doing the things. All right. And then choose that one action, something that kind of is going to drive you and elevate you a little bit more every single week to keep your engine warm. You're already doing certain things, but maybe you're now adding, I don't know, a hair mask, right? You're adding one little thing that's going to help you just kind of elevate your business. Maybe you've been coasting, maybe you've been comfortable for too long. Maybe there's something new that we need to add, that one action that you're going to do every single day. Write it down. Yep. Well, password, all that is popping in the chat, friends. And no worries, if you don't grab it tonight, just text your recruiter. They'll give it to you in 5 seconds. Yeah, and new consultants, this is probably a lot for you tonight, but that's okay. That's okay. Just have some fun, okay? What's one more? Yes, the power of one more every single day. Yes, 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 yes. And that's the reason why I'm not tired, friends. I'm sleep. People are like, do you sleep? I sleep. I sleep 7 or 8 hours a day, friends. Don't you worry. All right. So, team, bullet train, people, legends, pineapples, all the people. You just proved the last 30 days that this movement does not stop when I step away. This movement does not stop when it's summer. This movement does not stop when we don't have prices in the catalog. This movement does not stop when products are going away. That's how strong you guys are together. Okay. Now, the question is, what are you going to do with this strength that you know we have? What are you going to do with that? What are you going to do with it? Like, I don't know what else you guys want because we literally give you everything. Okay. Suit up and show up. I love that. Shannon, show up every day, share the opportunity. Yeah. What are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with that strength? Right? Use our muscles and start moving. Your next adventure, what will it look like? Your next paycheck. And I shared the story with you guys how it was like $600. And I know that that's a lot, but for me, $600 to take 23 people on a boat, I was like, oh, that's not bad. But when my family came, like my cousin came down, she said, I feel like a rich person today. And I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, I've never been on a boat like this. I was like, what? Right? Like these are the things that you can do for people. You can give, like Peggy said. Who can you give something to? Maybe you can give your kids something, your grandkids. You can pay for college. You can take them on adventures they've never been on. Like you can give with that strength that we provide for you. Because your next level of freedom, it's already waiting. What is that next level of freedom going to look for you? And I always say, money can't buy you happiness, but it sure can give you a lot of freedom and choices in life, right? But it's not on me. It's not on your leaders, right? We do not play the blame game. Well, my leader doesn't do this and my leader doesn't do that, blah, 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 right? My leader was gone for 30 days. So that, therefore, I couldn't sell anything. No, okay? It's not on me. It's not on them. Responsibility, it's on you, okay? So what do you need to do the next, now we're heading into Labor Day weekend. This is like my time this weekend. I always use it as a time to prep, like clean out my office, make sure I'm good. Make sure I know where my kids are supposed to be this fall with basketball and dance and appointments and travels. And because before you know it, summer's over. Before you know it, it's Halloween, then it's Thanksgiving, then it's Christmas. And you're like, oh my God, I was going to earn the cruise this year. What happened? I was so excited to take my husband on a cruise, and now it's already December. Oh no, the whole year's gone, right? Before you know it, poof, it's gone. So what are you going to do with that, right? Take some time the next couple days, and it's time to clean house. It's time to spring clean, summer clean, fall clean, whatever you want to call it. All right. So who's ready to lock in their routine? I love my routine. Like I don't think it's boring. I think it's great. Okay. Who's ready to lock in their routine? Spend the time the way you want to spend them. Stop letting other people telling you what you're supposed to do. Okay. Um, you have a choice. Okay. You have a choice for, I know like I can physically sign my kids up for 12,000 activities and still keep my routine. So everything is balanced. Can we do this? Can we not do this? Right? You get to decide all those things and adjust your schedule. So chase your routine, chase your next adventure, chase that. Have fun chasing it. It's so fun to work towards that, right? And step up. Take responsibility. Take responsibility of your business. If you don't have the social media presence that you want, how can you build it? We train on that all the time. You don't know how to overcome objection. How can you find a solution to that? You don't know how to run a successful party. Does somebody know in here how to run a successful party? Like everyone in here can help you. I promise you. Okay. Because the excuse you give yourself of the reason you can't be successful, I can find you someone of why they are successful. All right. The mom that has her kids in 12,000, sports things like Leah Privet, when the kids were all still at home and they were all doing baseball, like she worked full time, ran her kids around, freaking baseball every day, every weekend, and still was successful. But then there might be that mom's like, oh gosh, little Timmy's in baseball this season, so I can't run my business, right? I'm in college, I can't do it. Then the college student does it. I work full time, no way. Somebody that works full time does it, right? I'm not even from this country. I knew nobody, right? English is not even my first language. I could have used that as an excuse. So whatever excuse you have, I promise you I can find you someone that found a way to make it happen. All right. So you ready to commit? You're ready to lock into your routine, chase that next adventure, and step up as the leader you need to be for your own business? Because you already have everything you need. You literally have everything you need. You do. I promise you. The only thing you may not have yet is maybe the social media following and friends list, but we can build that every single day with a couple clicks from the bathroom. It's not that hard, okay? You just need to decide. All right. So that was my fun little lessons here from my trip the last 30 days. I hope you enjoyed it. Your word for the call is hashtag next adventure. Hashtag next adventure. So go ahead and text that, blow up your team chats, text your recruiter, share it in your group chats, whatever. Okay. So you always remember that Claudia didn't remember where her underwear was. And don't tell the world I got an assistant. I mean, that's fine. I just trained her. I'm back to it. I was back to it on Monday doing my own thing. I like doing my own thing. I like control. Obviously, as you get, your business grows, you can hire some things out. The message is also not that you should take 30 days off without a plan, right? But I build up to that for years, right? So it doesn't just happen overnight, but it is possible for all of you guys. But again, if I can train a random person to do the task and have no emotions attached to it, so can you. All right, friends. So thanks for joining us tonight, all 160 or something that you were on. I love you guys. It's good to be back. And let's finish August strong and rock fall. Good night, everyone.